Alright, time for my final how-to recipe. This is the potato chip crusted chicken strips with honey mustard dipping sauce. Of course, that's from Kardea Brown, host of the show Delicious Miss Brown, from her episode Miss Brown's Little Helpers. Now it serves four. You're active for 25 minutes, but it takes 45 minutes altogether. So for the chicken, you need a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of ground mustard, kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper, 3 large eggs, and 16 to 20 ounces of your favorite barbecue or salt and vinegar potato chips. And the best thing about it is, you can use any brand you want. Lay's would work. Cape Cod might work. Kettle cooked chips, I don't know if that would work, but if it doesn't, then you can try Humpty Dumpty or Wise or Utz. Particularly any brand of those chips would do just fine. And 2 pounds of boneless chicken breasts, but the thing is, you want to cut it into strips. That's why you want to get the chicken strips. That's the best way, instead of getting the chicken tenders. Just doing it is very cost effective. It really is. Then for the honey mustard sauce, use half a cup of honey, 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise, a quarter cup of Dijon mustard, a tablespoon each of yellow mustard and whole grain mustard, a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, and some kosher salt. For the chicken, you have to preheat the oven to 450 degrees. Line your baking sheet with the parchment paper. Then, in a bowl or baking dish, add the flour, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, ground mustard, and 2 teaspoons each of salt and pepper, and stir to combine. Beat the eggs in a separate baking dish. Finally, crush the potato chips in their bag or in a separate resealable bag. Pour into a bowl or baking dish. You sprinkle the chicken with 2 teaspoons of salt. Dip the chicken in the seasoned flour and coat completely. Then it goes right in the egg mixture until completely coated. Finally, you dip it into the potato chips. You make sure the chips stick to the whole surface. And you transfer the chicken onto the prepared baking sheet. Then you flip halfway through baking them until the chicken is golden brown, reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. That's where your meat thermometer would come in handy. So, or you don't have to use it, either way. But it's about 20 minutes. Yes, that's right, 20 minutes. No more, no less. Anyway, the final thing to do is for the honey mustard sauce, while the chicken bakes, you mix together the honey, mayonnaise, Dijon, yellow mustard, whole grain mustard, and garlic powder into the small bowl. You season salt as desired. And you serve it with the chicken strips. They come out just crispy. Mmm. Now that is a great way to make homemade chicken strips. And the best part is, you don't have to fry them. You bake them in the oven. That's the whole thing. It's healthier just to bake them in the oven so they get crispy. Now those are some good chicken strips. So if you have the time, you can make this. It's wonderful, and trust, not only will the kids love it, but you'll love it too. That's going to do it for Frozen Fan 421. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow for more videos. So long, everybody.